welcome to Gerald Ford Stadium in Dallas, Texas, the home field of the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the visitors start with a run that barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job with the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Close to the tight end. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Design quarterback run. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Handing off on the draw play. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. And we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. We're able to convert. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Wolfpack line up now, 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? scanning the field. It's Matthews. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a third down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. First play looking to throw it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Quarterback drops back. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Catch made on the left side. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Caught. Completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Mustangs keep the football on the move.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Mustangs!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Matthews. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get it tight in like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
And that's a first down.
We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. The receiver makes the catch. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
The Mustangs with first and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. Look at that, he's still going. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection. Because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of, can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? If they're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice play. They'll set him up first down now at the 12.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
It's an option look. The back's got to run a pitch. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he drops back in the gun, looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
That is a tough play to make by this defender. Usually the slant route is the go route for an easy completion, but not this time. The defender does his job and bats that ball away.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down, but man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. It's Matthews. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Grabbed by the receiver. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
NC State now operating in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Matthews. It's an out route, the catch made. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets some space. I'm on the 30. Here he goes. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
But you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And he finds the running back in the flat. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, SMU.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking to throw. It's Matthews. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
First down and more. He's still running. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Now here's the toss play. Boom. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. And the Mustangs pick up enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They're going to run it here. Breaks free. He's in the clear. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense is fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains 10 after that miss.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Now they'll run a draw play. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Matthews. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. SMU offense is back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, here we go.
We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put...
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. It can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
NC State has moved into the red zone. Back to throw again. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
NC State lines up 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Matthews. The pass rush closing in. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right. This one caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a third stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to fourth and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
They'll run it from the gun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. Same tailback, another carry. He'll be stuffed right there at the 3. They don't pick up any breathing room.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Serious challenge now for this offense. It's third down and 10 inside their own 5-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Tackle at the 6-yard line. Coming up, fourth down.
The Mustangs will have to kick this away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He'll field it close to midfield. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were stopped on fourth and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one.
Okay.
Dropping back, it's Matthews. Caught by the receiver. And we're able to get him down.
You get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. On the move now. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. You'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Chris, this is situational football, and this is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Toss play, running right. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Matthews. Bringing pressure. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? It's caught. A quick shovel pass there. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's 2nd down here. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion to throw. It's Matthews. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Wolfpack. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
I'll tell you what, Chris, with this touchdown, never say never. You know, we're under 15 seconds to go, but with that touchdown, at least you're giving yourself a chance with the onside kick. If you recover it, who knows, a Hail Mary, maybe you got a chance to win the game.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.